Hello everybody, it's Olivia from the Ministry of Eco Education here. Today I'm going to be talking through another of our schemes of learning, and this one is called Will We Run Out of Water? I'm going to share that with you now so we can explore together. So as I said in our other videos, there are 8 available lessons. However, don't feel you have to teach all of these 8 lessons. You can pick ones out that you think are relevant to other topics you've covered, or teach them all in sequence or mix them up. It's entirely up to you. This one explores nature-human relationship as a key concept. And we suggested 2 key texts here, Water, Drought and You, and a fairly new book by Catherine Barr called Water, Protect Fresh Water to Save Life on Earth. And this explores lots of different topics around water, including the water cycle. It's really beautifully illustrated as well. This scheme of learning is aimed at Key Stage 1 learners. However, like all of our schemes of learning, they can be adapted and made more difficult or easier depending on your year group. And the main assessment or outcome of this scheme of learning is to produce a comic book or a comic strip. We've got some different national curriculum links within this scheme of learning and within the lessons. For English, as you can see, it's writing, vocab, grammar and punctuation. Science, we're going to be looking at animals, including humans, and seasonal changes. Geography, human and physical geography, and also art, areas of art too. Sorry, just to give a bit more detail. So human physical geography, you'll sort of describe and understand key aspects of physical geography, and that includes exploring the water cycle. And then with weather patterns and seasonal changes, so observing changes across the 4 seasons, describing different types of weather, and looking at weather patterns in the United Kingdom as well as other parts of the world, and looking at hot and cold areas, and animals including humans, find out about their basic needs, so needing water for survival. And then some key ideas then, 71% of Earth's surface is water. Most fresh water is stored as ice, and climate change is causing higher rates of precipitation. So lesson 1 looks at how much water is there. Each of our lessons address an inquiry question. So this one is how much water is there? So we suggested looking at NASA Climate Kids, and how they've looked at where we might find different water on Earth, different locations. You could have a go at observing a satellite mission, which could inspire space scientists in your class. Also, it says here we suggest requesting a free online speaker from WaterAid as well to come into your school. Lesson 2, what is the water cycle? So we've got a video here introducing the water cycle. There's also some great videos by BBC Teach as well, excuse me. Use this practical activity from the Water Project to watch the water cycle in action. Lesson 3, how much water do we use? Water explorers have loads and loads of amazing resources all about our different uses of water. And specifically here, we've recommended looking at secret water, so water that's found in our food and our clothes, otherwise known as hidden water. Then we've said to carry out a comparison between people's water usage in different countries and explain the reasons for this. This is a really good one, getting children to think about consumption and responsible consumption and how and where they can cut this down at home or at school. Lesson 4, where does the water we use come from? Again, using Water Explorer's fresher water pack this time, on page 3 to explore water environments and how water is cleaned and treated ready for us to drink. Use your local water company's resources to look at water treatment works. You can sometimes organise trips to your local water treatment centre, which is really, really valuable. Lesson 5, is there more rain? So this is where you will investigate local weather patterns, and kind of reflecting on how they have changed in your country and how they might be changing in another country that's more affected by climate change. And water explorers again have brilliant resources on this. And then a new game created by Minecraft explores climate change and flooding. So that is a really fun way of learning about the impact of increased rain. Lesson 6 explores droughts. Are there more droughts? So there's a game here, play the Life Without Taps game. Again, exploring NASA resources and another resource to do with carbon reef. Lesson 7, what's happening to the ocean? So this lesson from Surfers Against Sewage as part of their digital ocean school explores the impact of climate change on our oceans. And finally, we explore how can we make a comic book. So this handy step-by-step guide explores how to make our own comic strip. It's very helpful. So hopefully that will help you to create an outcome after exploring all these lessons with your students. So as always, we encourage you to add to this document, add your thoughts, add what's worked well, what hasn't worked so well, or any other suggestions you have for how we can teach these topics in class. We encourage a collaborative space, and we love to hear your thoughts. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and we look forward to hearing from you very soon. Thank you very much.